Nawab Alivardi Khan was one of the most prominent rulers of Bengal, ruling from 1740 to 1756. His reign was marked by military conquests, administrative reforms, and challenges from external and internal forces. Alivardi Khan was a capable and shrewd administrator who maintained stability in Bengal during a period of political turmoil in the Mughal Empire. He successfully defended Bengal against the Marathas and maintained a strong and independent rule. His policies and governance laid the groundwork for Bengal's prosperity, but his death soon led to significant changes in the region, particularly with the rise of British influence. Early life and background. Alivardi Khan was born on May 10, 1671, in Delhi. His birth name was Mirza Muhammad Ali, and he belonged to a noble family of Persian origin. His father, Mirza Muhammad Madani, was a Mughal noble, while his mother, Sharf-un-Nisa, was related to the influential aristocratic family of Mughal Bengal. From a young age, Alivardi showed exceptional administrative and military abilities, which helped him climb the ranks in the Mughal administration. He started his career as a subordinate official under the Mughal governor of Bihar and later gained prominence due to his loyalty, efficiency, and military prowess. Under the patronage of Murshid Quli Khan, the Nawab of Bengal, Alivardi Khan gained considerable influence. Later, when Shuja'uddin Muhammad Khan became the Nawab, Alivardi Khan was given significant responsibilities, eventually becoming the governor of Bihar. Rise to power and becoming Nawab of Bengal. In 1740, Alivardi Khan overthrew Sarfaraz Khan, the grandson of Murshid Quli Khan, in the Battle of Jiria. This battle was a turning point, as it marked the beginning of Alivardi Khan's reign over Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa. His victory was swift, and he immediately took control of the administration. He declared himself the Nawab of Bengal and sought recognition from the Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah, who formally acknowledged his rule in return for a substantial tribute. Alivardi Khan strengthened his position by suppressing opposition and rewarding his loyal supporters. He was a strict but just ruler, focusing on maintaining stability and prosperity in his domain. Administration and governance. As Nawab, Alivardi Khan implemented several policies that strengthened Bengal's administration and economy. He was known for his efficient revenue system, which was modeled on Mughal policies but adapted to the needs of Bengal. Some of his key administrative measures included taxation and revenue. He improved the revenue collection system, ensuring that it was fair yet effective. He reduced corruption among tax collectors and provided relief to peasants during times of famine and crisis. Military reforms. He strengthened the Bengal army by modernizing its weaponry and fortifications, making it capable of defending against external threats, particularly the Marathas. Trade and economy. Under his rule, Bengal remained a prosperous region, with thriving trade and commerce. He encouraged textile production, which made Bengal a center for high-quality muslin and silk exports. Alivardi Khan maintained a relatively independent rule, although he remained a nominal vassal of the declining Mughal Empire. His governance was marked by pragmatism, and he was careful in maintaining balance among different factions within Bengal. Conflict with the Marathas. One of the biggest challenges of Alivardi Khan's rule was the constant threat posed by the Marathas, led by Raghuji Bhonsle of Nagpur. The Marathas launched multiple invasions into Bengal between 1741 and 1751, known as the Barji raids. These raids caused widespread devastation in Bengal, as the Marathas looted villages, killed civilians, and plundered wealth. Alivardi Khan initially struggled to repel these invasions, but he eventually strengthened his defences. He built strong fortifications and strategically used diplomacy to negotiate peace with the Marathas. In 1751, he reached an agreement with Raghuji Bhonsle, agreeing to pay an annual tribute to prevent further invasions. This agreement brought temporary peace to Bengal, allowing Alivardi Khan to focus on internal administration. Relations with the British and European traders. During Alivardi Khan's reign, European traders, particularly the British and French, were increasing their influence in Bengal. He was wary of their growing power and took a cautious approach in dealing with them. Unlike his successor, Siraj-ud-Daulah, who later confronted the British aggressively, Alivardi Khan maintained a policy of neutrality, allowing trade while ensuring that the Europeans did not interfere in Bengal's administration. However, he did recognize the potential threat posed by the British and other European companies, and he kept a watchful eye on their activities. His governance ensured that Bengal remained politically stable despite the increasing influence of the European powers. Personal life and character. Alivardi Khan was known for his strict discipline and administrative skills. He was deeply religious but also practical in his approach to governance. He was not extravagant and avoided unnecessary luxuries, focusing instead on strengthening his administration. He was also known for his generosity and efforts to help the poor. Despite his authoritarian rule, he ensured justice and fairness, which earned him the respect of his subjects. He did not tolerate corruption and was strict in dealing with corrupt officials. One of the most significant aspects of his personal life was his deep affection for his grandson, Siraj-ud-Daulah, whom he groomed as his successor. However, this favoritism later proved to be detrimental, as Siraj-ud-Daulah's weak leadership contributed to the downfall of the independent rule of Bengal. Death and legacy. Alivardi Khan ruled Bengal for 16 years until his death on April 9, 1756. His death marked the end of a stable period for Bengal, as his grandson Siraj-ud-Daulah ascended the throne. Siraj's reign was short-lived, as he faced opposition from internal rivals and the British East India Company, eventually leading to the Battle of Plassey in 1757. Despite the later downfall of Bengal's independence, Alivardi Khan is remembered as a strong and capable ruler who successfully defended his territory from external threats and maintained a prosperous economy. His administrative reforms and military strategies left a lasting impact on Bengal's history. Conclusion. Nawab Alivardi Khan was a remarkable leader who navigated the political complexities of 18th-century India with skill and determination. His reign was marked by military challenges, economic prosperity, and administrative efficiency. Though his rule was often overshadowed by the later events of Siraj-ud-Daulah's defeat, Alivardi Khan's contributions to Bengal's history remain significant. His ability to maintain independence while balancing external threats made him one of the most influential rulers of Bengal in the 18th century.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.